All right, hello everyone. Hopefully you've went on ahead and watched the early modern unit review first before coming and watching this video. In that video, I just went over just a review over the entire unit and the early modern time period. In this video, I'm going to talk about two things, the age of exploration and colonization. We're going to begin with age of exploration. The European monarchies first, wanted new trade routes to Asia. They paid for sea voyages to find them. But in 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed to America instead. The age of exploration began. Soon, many new lands were reached. Explorers sailed and mapped much of the unknown world. They also spread Christianity, making it the world's largest religion. So if we look at this map, all of these lines that are different colors are routes that different explorers took to reach new lands. So the New World was considered North America and South America, mainly because people who lived in Europe and other areas of the world didn't know that North and South America even existed. So it was new territory to them. Okay, so all of these different voyages over to the New World is known as the Age of Exploration, where new lands were discovered and people wanted to establish a new life in other places. Okay. All right, looking at this picture down below at the bottom of the page, this is a painting showing the landing of Christopher Columbus in the New World. And I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see that. All right. Land claims. Now we're going to talk a little bit about colonization. There we go. Get this a little bit more even. Our caption here for our map, going the wrong way. European land claims in the New World in 1750. So this map is color-coded based on the land claims of each of these different countries. All right, I'm going to start reading. I want you to just keep your eyes on that map as I read. The Europeans claimed vast areas of the new land for themselves. They took natural resources like gold. They set up colonies to grow crops and imported slaves to work the fields. Colonization led to great wealth. European nations like Spain and England were the first to rule global empires. But the native people suffered greatly. Many people died from unfamiliar diseases. Conquest and slavery also took their toll. All right, so colonization is when, so in this case, let's look at this map as I go over colonization. So if we look at England, which England is a country this way, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, right around here if it were on this map. Their color for land claims is this burgundy red color, okay? So if we look at our map of North America, we can see that that burgundy is all the way across the shoreline here. And in this part of present day, the United States, these were where the first colonies were established, okay? So colonies were places where people from other countries like England, France, Spain, and Portugal traveled from to make new settlements in these areas, the New World, which is, this is our map of the New World, all right? And doing this, coming over from other countries and making new settlements to start a new way of life led to, it says it led to great wealth. So they made a lot of money doing this. There was a lot of good that came out of it and prosperity. But like the reading said at the end here, conquest and slavery also took their toll. So there was a lot of greed over land that was claimed by these countries. And we talked about slavery back 2 units ago, I believe now, and that is when people were forced to do physical labor, like physical labor today would be maybe some landscaping, typically or outside, and it's a lot of hard work, okay, or construction, uh, building something, or pulling crops, okay, working on a farm, things that it's really tough and you get really tired, okay, a lot of hard physical work. And slaves didn't get paid and people own them, like how you own your toy or your game or your backpack, things like that. So slaves didn't have any rights and they couldn't make the choice to leave or go do something else. So slavery was another reason why there was some issues going on with colonization. Okay, so your assignment for this week, you're going to answer these 2 questions. Usually at the end of the unit, we take our quiz, so this should look pretty familiar. What I'm going to have you do instead is answer 2 questions each week as we go through the chapter 2 review, okay? And I am also going to post this onto Teams and send it in the email. The first question I want you to answer is number 1, the New World was discovered during the blank. Okay, it was the first thing we talked about. I want you to look at the pictures as I read the words and look for a picture of someone making a voyage across the sea. Is it century? The New World was discovered during the Age of Exploration, or the New World was discovered during the Ice Age. And number 2, blank is having settlements away from your homeland. Is it colonization is having settlements away from your homeland? Renaissance is having settlements away from your homeland, or monarchy is having settlements away from your homeland. Well, what did Miss Friend just talk about in the last reading passage? About settlements. And here's a hint, this word starts with the letter C, okay? All right, you can also use your vocabulary sheets from the previous 2 weeks to help you out as well. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I miss you all so much, and I hope you have a great week this week. Until next time, I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.